Catch a Con, Part 3. Welcome to Sophia's Emporium. I was going to say Hair Emporium. My name is Suze Pratt, the holistic stylist, spiritual researcher, and catcher of bad guys that mess with me. And this is our fair use disclosure. I'll tell you what, them girls don't know how to do their color. I've seen some bad bleaches before, but dang. Alright, let's get back to it. Very important stuff. Um, Mark. What, Mark? He knows he can't answer that because he knows it's true. Unless he can come up with evidence the police screwed up and the club did know. Any kind of abuse is wrong. But Mr. Hall would know that, wouldn't he? Unless it's in a different Wesley Hall to the one that's allegedly attacked. Now, wait a second. You're talking about a hall, but you're attacking a man. Is Wesley Hall a man, or is it a hall? Hello? Inquiring minds want to know. Yeah. I'm down the tunnels of a very dangerous, dark place. So it's okay. I don't need to know everything. Now, let's read Wesley's last comment. You're not making any logical sense whatsoever, Mark. If anything, you're just making yourself look silly asking to explain things to you. The club knows a lot more than the police, and they specifically breached safeguarding policies. They don't want to do an internal investigation because it will highlight many other dark occurrences and incriminate more people. Tag it confirmation of spirit. The club promised an internal investigation in November of 2016, but it have now changed their mind since other people have come forward. Why are you trying to defend anything that could possibly stop more children being abused? Do you even realize that the 2094 referrals have been received within football clubs? Oh! Uh, sometimes I'm naive, alright? Just so you can see my face. You remember them dirty pictures from that football game that I showed all y'all? This is about football being one of the biggest trafficking opportunities. Huh. That's all my head is going to say. Alright. Now wait. 2,094 referrals have been received by Operation Hydrant from the NSPCC helpline for abuse within football clubs. Every year from 2005 to 2017 features in the alleged attacks. It's not historic, it's happening now. Yeah, but see, Wesley, what you're dealing with is the same people that believe that there was only miracles back in the day of Jesus. And then if there's a miracle these days, you gotta go ask a pope or somebody that's probably got their panties in a bunch and up some kids, you know. Stoned sheep on the loose. Yeah, these people like to mock people that imbibe marijuana, but the funny thing is they all get high. And they just know it's illegal. And that's like all my life. I was honest about what I do and what I don't do, because I have no secrets. And so they think they can shut me up by saying, hey, we'll tell somebody, you talk to Mary Jane. Bitch, I done told people. What you gonna do about it? Have another cocktail. Hey, look it. This is Angela in her bedroom suit. Who are you?
Hello everyone. Back
oh, I know
funny,
you.
actually, because just as I was saying what I was saying before.
Yeah.
Get on with it. My vocals were all out of tune. I was finding it difficult. I had a bit of back pain, but it's not an excuse. As I opened the Bible, the bit I was shown is 2 Chronicles.
And hi everybody else.
Verse 6.
I was a little busy earlier.
Chapter 6, verses
Luca's coming over today. I think we're in church right 42. Now. And look.
Now arise, Lord God.
We are beneath him. You see, we are cowering at his knees, and he's the head cheese, schooling us on church.
For salvation, may your faithful people rejoice in your goodness. Lord God, do not reject your anointed one. Remember the great love promised to you promised to David, your servant, sorry for the misquote, it's almost unforgivable. And you know what that speaks to me? Is exactly what I was just singing about, what I was actually talking about. It's about reaching those um, to say, to test their life in terms of
You want to test me?
so they may see things they've never seen before.
Let's go, boy.
Which can melt the hearts, de-harden the hearts, and allow us to embrace new things. Um, I have to say I'm not a cynic, which is the greatest part of me. The fact that if someone wants to tell me something or share something, I'm not automatically going to turn them away and say I haven't got time for this or I'm busy, unless I am really busy. And so there's an opening for God to work in your life.
What about when you're
Obviously,
busy?
your alarm bells go off. You sense the danger comes from this person. That's fair enough if you walk away. But if there's something that someone wants to show you, or give you, or introduce to you, it may be a miracle, it may be an insight, it may be someone needing your help. Here's a classic testimony from me.
Oh, it's from you?
One day,
this is your testimony.
I was walking down the streets in Bridgewater, somewhere where I used to spend a lot of time, and there were these cars in a long row,
like it's on your nerve.
and they were beeping their horns. There seems to be something
lift your fucking camera up, bring your head up, and get your congregation off their knees, looking like they're the first one that wants to suck your junk. See, I don't like this angle. It bothers me. You got a duck in the middle of the road. You got a fucking dread hypnotizing your face. Put a breath in it. Bring the camera up. And if we go through you at your knees, you're going to get us to salvation because this is your story, you dirty rotten.
The renewing of the mind. In the world, we're seeing more mental health problems.
I hope like
or alleged mental health
boogers don't come flying out of your mouth.
Or the complaints you're suffering from.
Where are the people? Are they laying on the ground subservient to this dude? I still think it, you know what it says to me is get on your knees, bitch. You want to hear my thoughts? You don't even want to know about the pain you're causing people, sir. Or your fucking blonde friend. Or her blonde friend. Hi, Tracy Sherwood. How you doing?
And we think it's part of a mental problem. I'm not discrediting mental illness. People diagnosed with
mental illness. Y'all take fucking pills from the medical establishment and then talk about people being crazy. And now you're pissed because, see, they're going to lock you bitches down and make you take your meds in front of a computer. In the meantime, they're going to try to say everybody's crazy. And guess who's not? Guess who's been checked out at the highest levels? NLP and the whole 9 yards, all y'all. All the records, all the backlogs, I'm clean. And I am S-A-N-E, sane, inaccurate, and that's why they're letting me talk. See, this new game, not everybody's talking no more. And the people that are dangerous and manipulative and abusive and puppeted, oh no, you won't be seeing them talk no more. They're all going to be on the Twilight Zone network. Right, Randy? I mean, tell me if I'm saying too much, Mr. Morgans. Shut me down, baby. Because you remember, you wanted to replicate. And now I'm your secret weapon. And I love you. And fucking funny Sonny can blow me sideways. This jealousy stuff is redundant. We can't show love to one another. I mean, everybody's got to have their head in a bed. This isn't about that. This is a brotherhood and sisterhood. We are family. A beautiful piece of the Bible. Did you know all the Bibles have been altered? Which Bible are you rapping from, dude?
Hey, Justin. How are you? Good to see you.
Hey, Justin. How you doing? Low life. No, I'm not watching another. No. 3 of them in a row. Okay, here we are. Expect us. We do not forget. Hey, look at this. Look at this 007 fucking get up right here. And it looks pretty new. I mean, I could show you my dad's old shit, and you'd know that it was my dad's and it was, old. It's old. She's just old. Like in, you know, like in Happy Gilmore when his grandma's got to go to the retirement home so he can win her house back on the pro tour. And he's driving up to see her, and they got Burger King for her, him and his gal. And or is he by himself? It doesn't matter. So he's got Burger King. And this old woman falls out of a tree and she goes, "Get me out of here!" And you know what he does? Because he's in this car and he goes, "Arr!" And the car stops. And he takes his fucking Burger King bag. And he kicks it out the window and he goes, "Here! Eat this! Leave me alone!" I mean, I know that's not funny, Sonny, but it's serious, okay? So look, we do not forget. We are legion. We do not forgive. Where you heard that? Now, see, she's one of them Bible thumpers, always talking about blah, blah, blah. But her fucking scam kit says we're legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Expect us. She probably got that from CCN. That's probably the CCN free gift when you've donated more than 10, 20 grand to them and gave them some of your blood and your first child. I don't know. What kind of toolkit? Is this a lock picking thing, Angela? It looks like a lock pick. I mean, I've never even ripped anybody off or robbed anybody. But I think it's a lock pick kit. That's my guess. Now, remember when Angela and fucking Melanie Vermees broke up, then Mel came out with her big story that her CCN studios had been attacked. Wires were ripped from the outside and their place was ruined. Well, it's their apartment complex. They don't own it. They have an apartment there. And I don't know because I don't know where they lived. I mean, like how the wires go, if they're underground or they're on the wall. Or they're in a box. I could give a shit. But the story Mel reported is that these bad people came and attacked her fucking apartment complex and purposely shut her cable down. And she was going to sue them. And she gave her report to the cops and even talked to the city council, if you can believe that nonsense. And that's why her and Blowhole are in hiding. Because they had to get out of where they were because the shit's hitting the fan. And these guys are on the run. And guess where these bitches all meet up? I just figured it out the other day watching a few videos from my friends that talk, that give you the truth about these fake fucks. Morocco. Hey, Sasha Stone was in Morocco. Hey. So's that Dawn, that free energy chick. You think Blowhole and Mel are there? She gave her secret location once. I know I can go back and get it anytime I want. But I think it's interesting because I wonder if... Let's play Name That Bitch. Alright, now, let's say that they really did break up. Because, I think it's all, like, part of the play. But let's say these girls really broke up and, had fleas and wanted to do something about it. Well, it makes sense that Angela or somebody might go over there and try to get in that apartment and pinch her or something. But, you can never say really who does what. Composing nonsense. Your honesty is comforting. Maybe not for some. Thank you, sir. Um, I want to say that I have seen your name, Brandon. I don't know for sure. And I've risked a lot to live this way and truly be this way. So, you see, this is important that you witness to that because when I first came online, people just couldn't figure out why I do something so stupid. But I didn't know because I had never been online, and I really believed them that they told me, what I was told was that they wanted me to document my journey and that I had a special mission online, and that's why I wasn't supposed to be sucking asses to gurus, which leads back to the whole thing of, like, say why I never listened to Zen Gardner when he was the coolest guy going. I just didn't vibrate to him. I really didn't. And that's like, another person that happens with me a lot with is C.W. Chanter because he talks about all these people like I should have ever heard of them or listened to them. And I mean, with all sincerity, those were none of the ones I listened to, but I spend so much time online in serious, serious activities, and I have enough people that I listen to. So, say the other day, one of my friends that I love and I trust, he says, "Hey, I'm going to send you something to listen to." Okay, well, I didn't listen to it, but you know what, Brandon? I was fucking honest with him. So when we talked on the phone, because yes, we have phone conversations. I don't know his face. He doesn't use a face with his thingamajig, but I feel he's safe, and I think he's a good person. I really do. So anyhow, when he asked me if I had listened to it, I said no. I got to be honest. The phenomena takes me where it does. I don't have time to deal with somebody else's recommendations. What they're doing is collecting data on me on what I choose to do. What I vibe out, Brandon. And just like today with Angela, I had no fucking intention of going there, but she was the first person on my live stream and she had never been on a live stream of mine. We never talked in the CCN days. And these people keep getting chewed up and spit out, and I was told I was going to get buried. And then CW said that they were going to sacrifice the fucking little orange pumpkin with no face. I know you know who that is. The fucking orange hair. Nobody knows me. I'm fucking nobody. I'm irrelevant. And that's what these motherfuckers told me. But Brandon, it's cool. Because I was told that my whole life. And that's why my story is so uncomfortable for people. What they want to do is they want to feel sorry for me and they want to pity me. And I don't allow that. Because I don't pity me and I don't feel sorry for me. I am blessed by these experiences and they have made me strong. So that's why I come off a little cocky. I know we don't know each other. I am a pain in people's ass. And I acknowledge that. And but I have a mission to fulfill. And I do put myself first. And believe it or not, I even love myself. I know it's fucked up and I shouldn't, but it was survival for me. And if I wouldn't have loved myself and try to put myself first,
Wow, what
even though I
happened?
put everybody else first,
Wind is picking up.
I probably would have honestly not been in this body by my late 30s. And I'm 54. So, we have to make of it. Well, what else do I have? All I can do, Brandon, is give of myself. I don't have any money for anybody. I don't have any prestige. I've got evidence. And they're destroying paper records right now, so not that this has to do with that, but like here in St. Louis, right down the fucking street in the ghetto in Berkeley, they got the record center where they hold all your parents and all my parents and all y'all's stuff. And they're destroying it. They're admitting it. Check out the U.S. National Archives. It's in progress. They want to have this done by 2020. And you all know how easy your digital media can be fucking manipulated. And China's got your cloud. And you're telling me they don't got room to hold everybody's fucking records? When I live in a military industrial complex. And you can go right over to the old McDonnell Douglas, which is now Boeing, and Pratt, and I mean, it's just this huge mega complex. And I would say, conservatively, that 40% of it is completely vacant and has been for over a decade, which is why all the money left Hazelwood. You know, the car manufacturing plants and everything used to be there. And you're telling me they can't take these motherfucking paper records and put them in these vacant buildings with the underground tunnels that Angela's talking about? You know, in the first thing? Man, there's underground tunnels all around the globe. And then everybody's got to be scared, you know, that you're going to get drugged down there and put in a medical experiment or eaten by some fucking reptiles. I've had it. Up to here, y'all. And I know it's being called out. And I'm in this team. And that's the way it goes. And nobody could stop it because it was ordained. So, now some people know the story. And you got to feel bad for the people in the middle. Because they didn't know the story. They didn't take time to research the story. They heard a bad story about me. They thought bad things in their mind. Got a little tripped out. So they participated in the energetic looshing ritual. Which I hold no one accountable. Those people are all innocent. And that's why I do what I do. But the ones that aren't innocent, oh, I'll come after you. I know who's who. Always have. Tracy Sherwood, you rock. You're a badass. And you're doing an awesome job of speaking the truth. Thanks, Tracy. You know, this whole thing I think is really important, whether you're into astrology or not. Of the timeline of 2010 to 2018, this Chiron, the wounded healer, was in Pisces, the victim. I'm your buddy, the Pisces. Born on the same day as my buddy Rudolf Steiner. The other guy in the story with Blavatsky. And isn't this twisted? Fucking Mel had somebody tell her she's the reincarnation of Blavatsky. I mean, this shit, you can't make this shit up. Just like the phenomena going on with the musicians and the multiple people and multiple Oprahs, multiple Trumps, multiple Elvi, multiple Sandros. But you know what? Sandro, another fine individual, living in the flesh, fine-ass Sandro in a silk robe. See, he made sure that those people in his family, or that looked like him, or that were doppelgangers, or actors, or musicians, had contracts to represent him. So when all this shit hit the fan and you tell this man that he's dead in 2010, and he goes to you and says, here I am, I live. Whose story does this sound like, right? Here I am, I live. And the woman says, no, you're not written in the book of life, you're dead. He says, madam, please be reasonable, I'm standing here right in front of you. Sandro doesn't lose his cool. This is why I need my buddy Sandro. Because when you have that kind of support, you know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do, guys? I'm going to learn to be so cool and keep my feeling and not even let one iota of my energy out as I slay these people with the truth. Slay doesn't mean kill. I mean, it's one definition. The other definition is love. So I'll fucking love you. Even when you hate me. Yeah. Let's see what Blondie's got. I don't know him. Is that a chemtrail that looks like a unicorn? Or is she just dicking around? Ian Courier and John Collins of Nottingham, Nottm City Council. I've enjoyed the snacks. Now you're the main course. Quote by Nathan Mayer Rothschild. I care not what puppet is placed upon the throne of England to rule the empire on which the sun never sets. The man who controls Britain's money supply controls the British Empire, and I control the British money supply. Hey, you know what I want to know? What happened to the 1643 land patent that Thomas and Jane Glasscock held? Somebody better fucking tell me. Before the United States was the United States, you start killing off the Glasscocks? And you want me to not believe that it doesn't have to do with all this shit and the fake fucking queen? Oh, right, I'm not supposed to know, am I? Because I'm just a silly girl. What, you want me to hit the button? Then and now. I used to have that t-shirt when I was growing up. Them three monkeys, you know. And it said, see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil, and then the other monkey said, have no fun. I mean, this was a t-shirt I had in the 70s. I don't know if any of y'all remember it. Breaking news. If you've ever fallen down and lost a spark, get back up. It's the whole damn fire. Nottingham City and County Council's coming soon. Is my promised inferno the truth? No holds barred. You know, these all feel like being involved with people that just like to fuck shit up and fight for no apparent reason. October 1st, 2018. Hey. Huh. We're on a full moon. March 31st in the year 2018. Nottingham City and Notts County Councils. The truth will be out. There of 600 council rapists raping kids. See, that's like saying that all of a particular group are fill in the blank and it's really, really bad. It's the worst thing that you could ever imagine. Hey, Randy, let me give you an example, my fine friend. Do you remember when the shit came down? Hi, Bill Russell, my friend from high school. God, I love you. All right, so anyhow, Randy Moggins, right? Randy Moggins brought the dossier of the misdealings of one Zen Gardner to the attention of fucking Blowhole and Mel, a.k.a. Melanie Vermaze, and Richard Vermaze, formerly of Dun and Bradstreet. Fucking Biggie Blowhole. Blow me sideways. You're one of them banking motherfuckers that stole money from all of us. You knew how to scam, you dog. And then Mel V, princess hairdresser that works for L'Oreal, the corporation. Oh yeah, she was fucking the corporate mob, right? And taking salons away from people by signing them into contracts for product that they couldn't afford, and she knew it. And she admitted it. And these people walk free. They still owe me $4,500. And some emotional suffering. And you know what? fuck, man? I mean, you know what? If I can't get it in cash and I can't get it in Bitcoin, I think that people like that should have to give their time, just like the U.S. National Archives said the other day, completely to volunteering. Every spare dime they have, go give it to somebody. Oh, not somebody that's trafficking kids, by the way, Mel. October 1st. I think y'all are going down before then. And this whole story, I mean, I don't even know what this picture is, but everybody needs to quit blaming Russia. And they need to realize that this all goes back before the blood libel case from the Zatakim to that Tsar revolution. And all they fucking wanted was bread and water, but oh no. They were all murdered there in the streets where it was. I mean, the only reason they're blaming the Russians now is because the Americans just found out that they've been in a prison since 1917, when they came here to St. Louis and started all this fucking nonsense. Knew where they were going to bury radioactive waste before they set off a bomb? That's premeditated. Why the hell am I paying 15% tax increases 4 times a year to live in a nuclear dump with a fire burning? And you want to know why I get upset? I mean, really? Whatever. I've lived in a 5-mile square radius my entire life. Some people suggest I'm not supposed to be here, like I got dropped off in the wrong place or some shit. But I believe I'm supposed to be here. The third cosmic ray is an important fucking place. Check out St. Louis and the Arch and the portals. See, I thought I was supposed to be here to hold the planet down and face west when the fucking light flashed. What do I know? They say I'm gonna find out something different. I wish somebody talked to me. It's okay. I'll just keep doing my work. Beechwood House of Horrors and Stolen Childhoods. And there will be no public apology or public inquiry. Poppy was a bully. Dad's shocking claim as he fails to deny sexual assault on a 13-month-old. Does anybody realize that these Zatakim and Zanash and these Satanists and these people that have no respect for life, they do this stuff to indoctrinate them into their cult because it happened to them. You think they got the idea in a fucking comic book? It happened to them. That dad was a little baby once. Hey, wait a second. Hashtag no love for US Gov. Urgent call, hashtag no love for US Gov. This is an urgent call. On October 29th and 30th, November 2017, Lori Love will be at the Royal Courts of Justice in central London, appealing against extradition. Now we're doing it all over again. We've produced a tool to make it easy for you, but please be quick. Remember, this is an urgent call. Hashtag fucking blow me sideways. Update. The letter has now been sent, but you can still use this tool to write to your MP about Lori's case. We've not forgotten about you. Write to the British ambassador in your country. Or if you're in Finland, ask your political representative why the Finnish government hasn't been doing more to protect Lori. Hey, does anybody really think if you write your congressman or your president that they're going to answer? Because last year I wrote to Trump. I mean, live on the Truth, Honor, and Integrity show. I got the fucking video of it. And I said, I just want to know one thing, sir. Why are all these different Elvi standing behind you during all those rallies? I mean, if you're saying hi to him on TV, why don't we get to know he's real? Well, see, I didn't get my question answered. So I went forward. And I've been going forward. And I've been finding a bunch of answers. Nobody's supposed to find out because I'm supposed to be buried. Okay. So, what's this say? Fucking Angela. I think we should have music for this, though. And you know what? It's all cool in school, man. Alright, don't click on the wrong thing. Okay, so the thing I'm really using is the gray thing, not the white thing, right? I don't know. So I'm going to click on New Tab and just open it up and not screw up. It's way too important. Let's go get some music. I know you guys want to hear Sandro. Everybody raise their hands. Elvis, Sandro. I mean, you know, whatever. I think... Oh, wait, I'm on the wrong channel. Hang on. We gotta go to my other channel. Switch accounts. Because Sandro is over here. Adam's over there. Because, oh my gosh. I mean, you just don't even want to know how much I've collected. Okay, so why don't we go to Sandro's Muse? Because here you'll find a combination of wild, wacky things. And this is one of my favorites, okay? This is what I've told you all about. It's the Spanish version of what I knew as the Rocky Horror Picture Show, but it's really about the war in the heavens and what Courtney Brown has told all y'all. Hang on. Oh no, don't let the batteries die. Plug the shit in quick. Sometimes I forget to plug myself in. Alright. Which really isn't good. Alright, so let's get this music on. This is a combination of so many things. But I think it's great. Okay, so we need our extra tab. Oh god, no. I'm gonna have to take a chance. Sure, I hit the wrong one. Oh, you don't think I can fix it, Angela? I hear you, bitch. Hang on. I'll get it, baby. Just hang on. Okay, let's go, Sandro. You got the whip. You got the leather, baby. Break it down. Whoops. I got too excited. Hey. What is going on? There she is. Fucking hide from me, Blondie. Ain't no way. Bingo! Alright, let's do this. Dual aspect refers to the dual tendencies of life towards the abyss or water, or chaos of the beginning of time, and the heights or mountains of order, and Malkuth, the earth, as symbolized by the goat. Sandro, you were always too loud in the end. And then I gotta come over here and turn your fine ass down. Driving me nuts. Alright, let's get back to Angela. Get rid of the tab and open the tab and click back. Alright. Whoops. You guys, I'm sorry, I fell down on the job. I think he turned the music up again. This happens to me all the time with Adam. Fucking, you kidding me? You guys hear how I'm trying to keep it down, right? Alright, we're gonna click, we're gonna click, we're gonna click. No love, US Gov. Look at that one. Laurie Love is a computer scientist from Strandishall in the UK who has a long history of political activism. Oh, she's the one getting extradited at 99 years. Hang on. Laurie is facing potential extradition to the United States for his, okay, Laurie's a guy, involvement in hashtag op last resort. OPLAST resort. OL and R are capitalized. The series of online protests that followed the persecution and untimely death of Aaron Schwartz. Randy, isn't Aaron Schwartz that nice computer kid that they murdered? Because I watched that video. Alright, effectively, he is being pursued by the U.S. criminal justice system for allegedly protesting abuses of that same system, with prosecutors in 3 U.S. court districts accusing Laurie of hacking into various government websites. Love was first arrested on October 28, 2013, in that time loop year, Randy, where they were killing people. Remember? For alleged offenses under the UK's Computer Misuse Act. Bingo. Wait, Sandro. Fucking tag this. See, when Melon Blowhole hacked me, that's what I brought up, is the Computer Misuse Act. For real. And they're guilty of it. And that dossier and conversations and connecting dots suggest payouts and, subservers, we can get them. Okay. The National Crime Agency, NCA, seized Laurie's computers and tried to force him to turn over the encryption keys, but Laurie refused to cooperate and was ultimately released on bail. 9 months later, Laurie's police bail was allowed to expire and the UK investigation against him appeared to be closed, although the NCA refused to return 6 devices that they could not decrypt. Then, on the 15th of July 2015, Love was arrested again by UK officials, this time at the behest of the US government, who had issued several indictments and corresponding extradition warrants. The FBI and Department of Justice allege that Love has been involved in hacking into various governmental agencies, including the U.S. Army, NASA, the Federal Reserve, and the Environmental Protection Agency. On September 16, 2016, Judge Nina Tempia ruled in favor of extradition, passing the case to Secretary of State Amber Rudd, who approved the order. Laurie's legal team are now taking their appeal to the High Court on the 28th and 29th of November 2017 at the Royal Courts of Justice. Everyone is welcome to come and show solidarity. Wait a second, bring Cape Cannabis, Guinness, and banners? Whoa. First off, no beer when you're involved in spiritual matters. Well, no alcohol, I'm sorry. The whole cannabis thing is a lure for somebody to hurt you. And banners. Yeah, you love fucking banners. But here's the point. Don't we already know that the heads of all these nations are in bed together and they all got the same fleas? So, I told you, I was a pitcher playing softball. So I get the pitch-catch game and how to do this. But it's kind of like when you got all these kids on your team that they're just not that good, right? But what they used to do with the kids when we were little, they weren't no good, in somebody's eyes. They'd stick them in the outfield because nobody ever hit a fucking ball out there because we were kids. Well, this is what I think of this. They got a bunch of kids out in the field, and they thought that they were good at catching balls, and they suck. None of them are very good at catching the balls. So,
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what this is, and I don't know if I want to read that long letter. And that is a symbol for anarchy. And it's on somebody's face that has long hair growing out of their cheek. But it looks like, I mean, I don't know whose name is name, but this almost looks female. I'm so confused about that. Maybe it's a transgender face. They just like to fight on these. Opt safe enter. That looks scary. Guy Fawkes the plot to kill the king. Y'all love them. The mouse. If a law is unjust, a man is not only right to disobey it, he is obliged to do so. Thomas Jefferson. Well, why did Thomas Jefferson grow all the poppies then, and then all of a sudden we're making it illegal? And I don't know why I said that, but I did, because we have this epidemic across the globe with this bullshit and this heroin and these opioids and Oxycontin and things I'm not involved in. But see, what they want to do is make your life so painful and then take your pain away with war, because the only reason they fight war is power and control and oil and opium and heroin and poppies. Why can't we grow some poppies right here? And then everybody could grow their own poppies and they could take their pain away and turn into a Bach flower essence. What do I know? They sleep with the enemy. Sure they do. They're all in bed together. More on the mouse. Oh, wow. So, here again, what was I just talking about, right? And we got Edward Johnson asking, "You okay, Lucy?" But it's not really Lucy. They call her Lucy because it's in quotes, which means this is Angela Power Disney. So Edward is saying to Angela, "You okay, Angela?" And she says, "Hi, mate. We are specialized in selling top quality medical, pharmaceutical drugs and other related painkillers like medical marijuana, diazepams, Xanax, pregabalin, Pregabline, oxycodone, ziplicone, Pervin tablet and powder, Ritalin, and many others. We sell to USA, UK, Canada, Europe, and Asia. Let me know if you're interested in our products and services so we try to work something out. Thanks." Then this one says, whoever asked Lucy, were they okay? Says, "Bollocks, you're a scammer, using other people's photos. We're on to you, and no decent seller ever needs to add random people and do this." And then this one, which at first I'm saying is Angela, but it's got somebody else's name in it. I think she does that to throw people off. I don't know. It says, "You goat and monkey." Edward Johnson, what are you involved in? Are you Howard Johnson's kid? You pissed they took all your restaurants? I don't know. This is a cannabinoid hemp seed oil. Wow. A huge thanks to Scott Thomas. Okay, so now what she's doing is she has grabbed the picture of Wesley Hall where they thank Scott Thompson for sending him some CBD oil to help with pain from spinal fractures. Right, right. It does help people with their pain. It does keep your pineal gland not crystallized, and possibly you can flow and do that oil alchemy, whatever. Okay, so this guy is really being nice and saying thanks. But Angela doesn't say anything nice. She doesn't say nothing. She just steals that picture and runs like the wind. Hey, oh, am I out of pictures? Thank God. Oh, we gotta do that other thing. I know. Sometimes I just don't want to. Hey, I can't get out of the tunnel of time. What the hell just happened? Stop share. No? That don't work? Hit escape.
Ah,
Phew.
yes, and this ends part 3,
Okay.
where they
So,
have
look.
tried to trap me.
This is what else I do.
The hack has already happened,
Guys.
and my computer is too full
Hey,
to take the
I should
worm.
be able to click back.
Right,
Look,
I can't get out.
back. You think these
What will I
fucking
do in
computer
part
hackers
4,
are trying to stop me
the grand
from
finale?
showing what's going on?
We'll find
They
out,
don't
won't
know
we?
me.
Well, for now,
Now you're not gonna let me click out of nothing, you bitches?
right.
Wait a second. Now wait. Look, I'm live right here, all y'all.
Is your buddy Suze Pratt,
Here I am.
the holistic stylist,
So let me. You gotta
saying,